Welcome to the annual senatorial meeting. It is the year 2156 and this meeting is now in session. Let's get on with it, shall we? Since this is my first meeting since the unfortunate death of the previous consul, I will try to make this as detailed and informative as possible. In the last year, I have directed the Confederation's army and navy to begin efforts to rapidly build up and secure the Confederation, so that in due time we will be able to fight back against all who shall oppose us. With Vanguard-class destroyer escorts now coming off the line and technology rapidly advancing, I believe we can accomplish this in short time, and to compound onto this goal to achieve it, I have asked the House to pass through a bill to grant billions in funding for new military projects relating to stealth, defense, and logistics. And I ask that you support this as well, as it will not only secure the defense of the Confederation, but will also create thousands of jobs not just on New Solaris, but on the colonies as well. And in turn, our economic situation is increasing, with quarterly GDP increases of up to 3%. This has been achieved thanks to the specialization of colonies and the mining operations now beginning on Essence, Virtue, and more of the outer colonies. This should also solve our problem of carbonite shortages and bring a steady supply of resources to the core worlds. And with that, I will close out this meeting. May the Confederation forever prosper. Signed, Gale Severus, Consul of the Confederation. Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Aurora New Horizons Let's Play series. In today's episode, I'm going to continue where we last left off. I hope you did enjoy the intro. As you can see, we are moving in a slightly different direction for the Confederation. We have some things to go through before we start the episode, but I do want to say real quickly, thank you for all the support. It's been really great. I haven't put out a video in a couple of days. I took a break a little bit because I needed one to recharge from uploading every day. But more videos will be on the way. And yeah, just so much support. It's been amazing. So a few things that I want to go over is that I got contacted by a guy who was making medals for the game. If you don't know, you can make medals for the game that you can use. And he gave me a bunch of medals that work for the campaign. And I'm going to put in the link in the description. He also has a bunch of generic medals that will work for you guys, or you can even use these medals if you want to, though I probably wouldn't link them down there. And they're absolutely amazing, they're great. Go give him some support. He's commented on the videos before. His name was Kiro. He made a post on the forums, so go upvote that and go download them, because they're really, really great, as you can see here. They are. Look at that. That looks great. We've got Consul's wings. We've got the Confederation Eagle. I don't think he's native English, so I'll have to rename some of these things. But you know, because it's not campaign, it's CMPAIN. It's not that. It's CAMPIAIGN. My bad. So it's a bit misspelled. There's no G there. But Confederation wings, first class. Confederation wings. First class again. I'll have to move and change these a little bit, because I think they've been repeated a couple of times. But they look really good. They've got campaign wings third class, campaign eagle third class. Look at that. That's great. Confederation eagle, consul wings. Yeah, they look really, really good. So I'll be using those, and those will get awarded to people through the campaign. And I'll specifically select people that I will award them to, but that's going to be a really, really cool thing that will be added in, and I'll mention that in the intro, and you know, stuff like that can go through. Other things I want to talk about is that, obviously, as you know, 1.12 will hopefully be coming out soon, probably not, knowing Steve. And that might cause the end of the series, which, if that happens, we'll see. I mean, depends on how much people want to watch the current series and want to see the story end. But I may wrap the series up for the next one while we be redoing things, remaking things, preparing for 1.12, all that stuff. So yeah. But yeah, let's get right into the episode. So, as you know, in the intro I kind of talked about it, we were doing quite a few operations, both military and economically. Primarily, we were dealing with a few things. First, we were handling mining operations, so, you know, Essence, Sirius, Virtue, or Diligence, and we were starting mining operations on these planets, which will then need to get these minerals moved over. And we were also beginning our stealth operations. So if you come over here and you check out the, if you check out over here on XC Bonus, we have obviously the stealth passive buoy that's been deployed here. And I'm gonna have more buoys deployed here accordingly. I'm gonna put a buoy there, and I'm also gonna put a buoy there as well, just so we can get some information about that. So we're gonna do 1 day at a time. Complete orders, our Centauri. Oh yeah, someone else said that I need to do some spring cleaning for all of this. Yeah, I probably do. I'll do that between now and next episode. I was supposed to do it this episode, but you know, didn't have the time. What you call? We need to get this refueled, don't we? Alpha Centauri. Okay, yeah. There's 2 different tankers here. Like, you should just be able to refuel, my dude. Detach. Go to here. Which one? 3. Refuel. Okay, did you actually complete the orders? No, you did not. Of course you didn't. And now I'm just creating a bunch of fleets by mistake. So I'm going to detach that, and I'm going to... Yeah, that's really weird why they won't refuel. I don't think I've ever encountered that before. Do the tankers not actually have fuel? They have fuel. They have plenty of fuel. Tankers. Oh, they only have 10%. Okay, that makes sense actually. What I'll do then is I'll just have this tanker go over here, refuel from New Solaris, then head back to this, and then I should sort it out. Okay, just keep incrementing through some time. I'm kind of waiting for military ships to get done here, and also continue our operations otherwise. Oh yes, our first medal just got awarded. Centurion Dewey Lickley was awarded the Service Star 2nd Class based on the condition 20 years of service. Very, very nice. And we're also increasing our missile research here. Forces of the Confederation, as with protection status, they've been required to leave. They've been told to leave. They have not detected sufficient presence that would warrant such a claim. They warn that repeated claims will damage relations. Then they're not wanting to respect our claims. This is a bit of an issue. What's the status of my ship? This ship? Okay, still moving. CSS Mayweather has completed orders. Okay, CSS Mayweather, you're stationed at the jump point. I want you to prepare ordnance to fire 1 buoy. So, assign weapon, assign launcher, assign missile. And I want you to fire at the jump point. Launch ready ordnance. So, if we go to Lalonid 2218. Is this it? Where the hell? Lalonid. Lalonid locale. Where are you positioned? Talseti. Oh yes, you are Talseti. My bad. So we've deployed the buoy here. And I'm gonna have the CSS Mayweather then go into Lalonid. So go over here. And then head over to this jump point. Move to location. And then I'm gonna have the Cashew fire another one at the HQ Libre. So launch ready ordnance. There we go. And then we've got a read from duty here. So that is CSS Cashew pretty much done. Let's get the Cashew. Let's go explore a little bit. So let's jump through HQ Libre. HQ Libre leads to Talseti. Okay. Oh, no, it doesn't. Where the hell are you? Yeah. No, go to HQ Libre. Yep, there you go. HQ Libre. What is actually in HQ Libre? I've forgotten this, but it's been a long time. So, this is the system. There's a nitrogen oxygen planet here. Let's go say hello to that. So that is the second planet on A. Move to location. Yeah, there's nothing actually here. We also just got another award for a guy for 10 years of service. So there's nothing actually here. Okay, so I don't really care about this too much. So we're gonna auto route back to Centauri, and refuel resupply, and that should get everything sorted for us. What's the status of the tanker for this? Are you moving back yet? Is the Qmir moving back yet? Oh no, it's still refueling, so. CSS Mayweather has completed the orders, currently at 61 Cygni. Oh yes, it is currently in Leonid, so that'll be Leonid 211185. CSS Mayweather, you are deployed there. I'm going to tell you to deploy it on this jump point, so launch ready ordnance on 61 Cygni. Okay, there we go. And then head through 61 Cygni. Follow me, please. Okay, so 61 Cygni. What is in 61 Cygni? Any planets that could be colonized? Not that I can see. They have jump stabilized all the way out here, though, so I'm going to go and check Captain Star for us. So, CSS Mayweather. Move to here. Launch ready ordnance, standard transit, and let's see what we can get. I'm still not detecting any of these other ships, which is really annoying me. I should be seeing some movement from the aliens, but I'm seeing absolutely nothing, which is honestly quite a concerning thought that I'm not getting any detection of movement. So there's a nitrogen oxygen atmosphere here, so we're going to go check that out. That's A1. So Mayweather, head over to Captain Star E1, please. I want to know if they have this place colonized. So moving in. And no, they do not have this colonized. Okay, well, at least we're getting some information about that. So head back to Alpha Centauri, please, and get that sorted out for us. We have more mines coming in through here and mines coming in through here. Orbital mining modules are coming in, and we are obviously trying to reduce oxygen intake here. Is this oxygen intake actually coming down, though? That's my question. No, it is not. It is not coming down. This is an issue. So I'm going to say oxygen. I forget if that works. Remove gas. Remove 0.8 gas. Remove oxygen. Yeah, it's not wanting to do anything. That's a bit of a pain. I'll figure it out in a little bit. Okay, let me have a look here. So, what are we looking for specifically? Also, we were training these ships, weren't we? Yeah, we were. Maintenance life is looking okay, though, so that they're getting trained just fine. So, we need to go back to Alpha Centauri. I need to check. So, yeah, the Q commit is back. So, if we have a look here now, that'll be 100% fuel. So, then we can go over here. We can refuel from the fourth ship. So, refuel. Stationary chapters. There we go. There we go. Now we have enough. So, head over to Alpha Centauri and then release tractor ships. That'll take 118 days. And the tankers are just kind of sitting there, unfortunately. Akashu just finished. production of ordnance factories completed on New Solaris. Something I'm actually going to do is I'm going to build components for these ships. So something that is common with all these ships is obviously they're going to be building those magnetoplasma drives. So I'm going to build. Oh my god, that's an absolute mess. This magnetoplasma drive, right? It's the. Okay, I need to check this 1 second. So it's the Defalid, yeah, Montgomery, or Montereno, magnetoplasma drive. We're gonna build like 20 of those, and get those done. We can also, as well, on top of that, we're going to build shipyards. We're also going to allow them to use components here. So use components, yeah, that will work. And we're going to go into industry, and we are going to build. Where is it? Quad small point defense cannon, quad medium. Yeah, we're gonna build like probably 100 of these to get the smalls. This will reduce build costs, and we'll get stuff done much quicker for us because they can use pre-built components that the industry is actually building for us. So it should work out well. Okay, time's looking good. When are those vanguards getting done as well? That's my real question. Also, we just got 10 years of service. Very nice. Oof. It's taking so long. Taking so long, my dude. I'll have this one head over to where is it? Follow, please. Okay, yeah, you're at 0%, I can understand that, okay. Removal fuel. Honestly, I really need to get better tugs, because this is just an absolute farce. Like, this is my mistake for just logistically not being able to actually deal with this. So, like, yeah, I should have not have done that. Ship list, too heavy. Are you, like, taking all the fuel or something? I don't understand. You have plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. Refuel from stationary tankers. Oh, is it because it's moving? Technically, it's technically moving, even though, like, it's not actually moving. So we're gonna move that over. Refuel. Okay, refuel. Oh, this is so bad. This is actually horrendous. The person who's responsible for this will probably be shot. So, you know, it'll go okay, I think. It will go okay. Slipway was added. Diplomacy is still going up. I just can't believe that. That's ridiculous. We're gonna build another Vanguard class, the CSS Wizard, and that's a great name. I like that one. So that is now under construction. I also want to get research into a few like hangars. Hangars specifically would be very good. Commercial hangar decks. That is something. Do we actually have hangar decks? We might actually do. That is something that we could consider. Primary flight control. Let's get a primary flight control. I think that would be important if we're going to make a carrier, which is my hope. We're going to make it a stealth carrier. There we are. We're nearly at our destination. Nearly at the destination, guys. We nearly got our tugs. Nearly got the tugs over here. It's going to take 57 days, though. Oh, my God. 57 days. Join fleet, please. There's alien ships just sitting here, which I'm not I'm not the happiest about. Overall, they're sitting on our jump point near Essence, you know, one of basically our newest, biggest colony out here. I'm not the most happy about it, but Essence is doing pretty well. We are mining fuel, and then we are building a reserve of it, and then we're using that fuel to refine that directly into sodium, which is obviously benefiting us here because we can then use that to power our ships. So production of magnetoplasma drives is now completed. Okay, good. So that should cut down costs on actually building significantly. Because obviously if we're using components here, it's going to be a lot easier. So what I'll do actually is I'm going to cancel the CSS wizard because I think we can actually do this quicker now if I do this correctly. So create this, and I'll use components, and then that will be done 2158. Oh, I won't. Okay. It should help increase it down. And get those components sorted out for us directly. So yeah. Let's say it's gonna be mainly a slower episode today. As we are, you know, just trying to just trying to very basically, you know, deal with, you know, very normal stuff here, just day-to-day logistics, operations, situations like that. Too heavy, complete orders. Too heavy. Hello, it's a box and sorry, we'll need extracted chips. Because of underway replenishment is broken, it won't actually work here because of a bug that will be fixed in 1.12. And so I'm forced to kind of babysit this thing. I still do not like that there was just alien ships sitting on a jump point right there. Okay, let's check back on our Confederation defense fleet. Maintenance life is looking a little bit too high there, honestly. I'm going to move that back into the home fleet, and I'm going to tell the Confederation defense fleet to refuel, resupply, begin overhaul. Okay, now that should get them sorted, and then we'll keep training them up because we don't want to send out beam ships without proper training, or really any ship, ideally. Thermal reduction, we just got that, which is very nice. Let's get even better thermal reduction. If we can get low enough thermal reduction, we'll basically just be able to sit on top of the enemy, which will work out pretty well for us overall. Okay, you completed the order. Oh my god, congratulations. We actually got the orbital habitat all the way over here and onto Production Centauri A1, which means that we can't support any population. Oh no. Please, we should be able to support the population. Okay. Please tell me. Come on. Yes, there we go. Orbital population capacity. There we go. We can support the population. So I can now have 1 million people working. So, I'm going to tell... this is a colony ship, right? What's your distance? 600? You'll have enough here. What I'll do is I'll tell this boy to go load colonists over to Fox Centauri, then unload colonists, and then go to South Centauri, and then refuel colony, and then just cycle those moves back and forth. It's a bad ship, but it'll be able to get the job done here for us. At least it should anyway. They complete surely, very good. How is our shipyard tasks looking? We'll have 2 Valiances done in 2158, and we'll have 2 Vanguards done, one in 2157 and one in 2158. We'll also have 1 shipyard done in 2157. Okay, that works. I'm also going to make sure that these are using components. So use components, and then also going to be using components. And we're going to get ready to design our cloaking tech for the carrier. So I'm thinking about an 18,000 ton carrier. It's going to be a little small, but I don't want it to be too massive. So we're going to do cloaking efficiency 4. We're going to do a size, what is that, 8,000 tons. 18,000. We're going to do, that'll be a 16,000 ton. So we're currently at like a 4-to-1 efficiency wise. So that'll be 85. So let's do an 80. So 90 sounds correct. So we're getting a 90. So that's 4,500 tons just gone to the cloaking device. And that's going to cost a lot of RP to get. And it's also going to cost a lot of carbonite, which we're kind of running low on, to actually develop an engine like this. But obviously that is going to improve some of the techs. I'm not comfortable with that though until we get much better in terms of that. So I'm going to go for cloaking efficiency 5 and then get better cloaking reduction as well. I'm not willing to invest in it until it's cheap enough to a point where we can actually produce that in any meaningful quantity. So yeah, we are getting minerals. Are we actually mining the minerals from here and moving them over yet? No, we are not. So I'm going to have that moved directly. Yes, I really do need to get this sword. I will get that sword next episode. At least hopefully by next episode. So we're gonna get this detached, and I'm gonna move that to logistics, and then we're going to go over here. We're gonna go to Sirius. We're gonna go to here. We're going to go to YZ SETI, and then wait, no, why I don't want that one. I want the fighter. Sink here, sink here, sink here, sink here. What's the Centauri? No, not Roger Centauri. I want Sirius, and I want Diligence, and then I want to load all minerals, and load. Not on Sirius, actually, I want YZ SETI, right? So yeah, Diligence is the one I want. Naval Organization, load all minerals, head back to Alpha Centauri, unload all minerals, and then refuel, and then sort yourself out. And then cycle those moves. So that should work out for us there. And then we'll get those minerals moved back and forth, and then we're actually going to get those minerals actually moved to where we want them to be moved to. We complete research into box launcher chance. We're going to research into commercial magazines. The first colonists have arrived on this. We're going to call this Essence Soul Mining Station A4. Because this is not actually a proper colony. They're just on a station mining resources, really. So there's nothing that's actually happening and occurring there that is actually on the planet directly. I mean, they may go down there to work, but they're not living on the planet. So directly, you know, it does make sense that it's not going to be, you know, named whatever. It's just going to be called a station. Okay, 2157. Originating. The Carrion and the Vanguard have completed stuff, so I'm going to put them back into training group, and we're continuing to get those guys trained up. So they're nearly 100% training. Grade is like veterancy and training, just like bare bones, so we want to get them up to at least 100. I'd say 80% training is my cutoff point where I'm okay with that. Commercial magazine, missile launcher reload rate. We completed we're in the science medal. Good job. And we are obviously still working on those internal fusion drives. Fuel is still looking good as well. Now, the one thing I'm concerned about is like the aliens. If they go poking around over here, like what could happen? They might unleash some very nasty people, which I would not be okay with. Also, how is STO production going here? Because I don't remember checking that. Okay, we're 54% here. Okay, that's decent. Population is also looking pretty good for this. Available workers. I'm going to get mines moved over here immediately. So we're going to demand, I say, 20 mines at least. And then I'm going to supply. I've already told I would supply 20 mines, but that's not working, I don't think, because civilians are being a little bit annoying. So I should be able to mine all of this. There's access to. There's a bit of sodium. There's a bunch of carbonite, which will then be able to obviously send further. So let me have a look here. We are moving this colony just back and forth, so it should work itself out. We will want to mass driver that back to Essence and then get that moved. The first Deliverance class was just constructed. Very, very nice indeed. We'll move the Deliverance over to the Confederation Defense Fleet. So Deliverance, if you didn't know, was the jump-capable destroyer escort, and it is looking very, very good for itself. So that's been constructed, and that will continue its training, and that means that I can also put an order for another Deliverance class. So I'm going to put an order for a second Deliverance, and we're going to need to sort their naming stuff out here. So miscellaneous, we're going to do, how about we do Scottish names, Russian Star Trek names. Yeah, let's do Star Trek names. Then we'll do CSS, which is Confederation Starship. And then we will do shipyards, and we are going to produce another one. So CSS Libby. So that will be constructed relatively quickly. I'm also going to increase tonnage to this continual capacity upgrade till 18,000 tons, because we're going to need it. And then we're just going to continue where we left off. I don't want to build two big ships. I think 7,500 tons and lower is probably going to work out best for us in this situation. But yeah, and otherwise it should be fine. So are we actually moving resources off the planet now? I think we are. We should be anyway. If we have a look at the freighter that just moved by, you are full of cargo. You are moving and grabbing all this lovely cargo from there. So boronite, corundium, uranium, neutronium, a little bit of gallicite, and all of those lovely resources are being moved over. And this accessibility 1 is what's really nice. It's got pretty good accessibility overall, and lots of carbonite and other resources that we can obviously use for various things. That may be useful. Now it's more minerals being moved over here. 30 years of service medal was just awarded here. We're just kind of waiting for ships to be done before we go off and start fighting, because I don't want to fight without us actually being ready for a fight. Unless obviously we attacked first, in which case I will have to put our navy into direct course of action here. Deployment time's looking good. 80% fuel. They are mulling through a little bit of their fuel here. The training on the Karen and the Vanguard is looking good here, so we'll keep them in service. I think military ships will probably stay in service around 20 years. That's probably where I'm okay with leaving them at about 20 years. Okay. We just got another Vanguard assigned, which means we're going to put an order in for another Vanguard class. So CSS Tyrion. Great task, build Vanguard. And then I'm going to move the new ship over to this fleet. So now we have 4 destroyers now. Basically a full squadron at this point of destroyers they'll be able to do their job. Now they're obviously extremely defensive, but they can, if they need to, they can defend the planet. We're looking at, 512. We're looking at about 700 plus rounds per 5 seconds that they're able to dish out here. So it's looking pretty good in that aspect. How's the colonization aspect going here? Mining is going decently. Diligence is also, we're going 28 mines now on the planet. And we are producing quite a bit of resources here. We'll have to get some more more shipyards. We'll have to get some more freighters. I'm gonna get some of these. No, I don't need some of these. I need some of the Barbarossa class, because that's obviously more advanced, and it will also be able to transport more minerals per thing. So we'll get another one of those on the way. Osiris is looking good. Research is looking good. Shipyards are looking good. Ground unit construction is also looking good. So we're just gonna keep incrementing the time. Okay, everything is looking good as well, as I said. Moving everything backwards. You can see the freighters slowly move resources back and forth. Freighters moving in and out. And everything is looking good on that aspect. 10 years time. What I am going to do is, considering the distance between New Caprica and obviously New Solaris, I am going to move. Where is the new too heavy? You are in Proxima Centauri. Yeah, I know that. Refuel from Essence, actually. Oh wait, you can't because there's no refueling station, is there? Yeah, that's an issue. There is no refueling station on Essence, so we can't actually refuel from the planet. Yeah, we are going to need to get a refueling station over there. So I'm going to order, freighter, you're moving this, what are you doing? You're loading installation mine, you're moving mines. You are moving minerals. Freighter group. You're unloading minerals. You are moving mines. I don't have any free freighters to actually move what I need to be moved here. Do we have another tug? Do we have other tugs already? Not that I can see. Are you orbiting New Solaris? Yes, you are. You'll do. Okay, space station wise, we're going to just move everything out into its own so that we can just quickly move everything accordingly. So I'm just going to freighter move this. And then I'm just going to tell this ship, I'm going to tell this, go over to space station, track to any shipping fleet, go over to New Caprica. We're going to create a colony on New Caprica. We're going to release tractor ships, and then we're going to refuel from New Solaris. Now, that'll be quite slow, but due to the distance, it shouldn't be that bad, actually. So if we have a look here, it's actually not that bad. It takes a little while to actually catch it, but we are actually going to get stuff moved onto there in a reasonable time frame. And obviously, we can get that colonized relatively easily. We just had a minute plasma drive actually be pretty damaged here, so we're going to need to tell these guys to stop, because their maintenance is not doing too good here. So I'm going to move this out of the fleet and move back into home fleet, and then I'm going to tell them to refuel, resupply, we can overhaul, and I'm also going to tell the shipyard to repair that when possible. But I don't have a slipway available right now, so it'll just be damaged, unfortunately. So yeah, we're actually getting these orbital habitats moved relatively quickly. And we should be able to get New Caprica supplied pretty well. New Caprica, obviously, it has a little bit of everything, but very low accessibility. So, you know, it'll probably be worth to just put a bunch of people here just to get mines and just get those very small amounts of minerals sent off. I mean, you know, it'll be decently worth it overall, I think, anyway. So yeah, what's the current situation with civilians looking like? Contacts, civilians. That's where the civilians are right now. They're moving tons of resources everywhere. Just trying to get everything moved around here. But yeah, because of how slow it's going, you actually can barely catch the planet, which is actually quite funny to me. Yeah. And that's where we're going to leave the episode off. Nothing much exciting happened this episode. I hope you did enjoy. Please don't like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. And yeah, stay with it. Hopefully next episode will be a little bit more exciting. This episode was mainly just handling logistics, getting mine set up, doing some stealth ship stuff, moving some boys around, doing stuff like that. So a little bit of a filler episode. Hopefully next episode there will be more stuff to talk about. But I hope you have enjoyed it nonetheless. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.